Hey everyone, we are looking at the sacrum as well as the coccyx right here. And then we'll take a look at the curvatures of the spine. Right now we're looking at the posterior side of the sacrum. You'll notice what are equivalent to the spinous processes, their tubercles, and what are equivalent to the intervertebral foramina. I say equivalent because the sacrum used to be in early development about 5 or so vertebrae, and now they've been fused together. It's just one bone, but it's a fusion of several vertebrae. Here's the anterior side. It's a bit smoother. And you can see the curvature, how it's concave towards the anterior side. The coccyx is also a bone that's fused together by several vertebrae. It's about 2 or 3 fused vertebrae. Kind of a vestigial trait. We don't have tails, of course, but we still have a tailbone, the coccyx. Some features of the sacrum that you should know. These foramina, those are called sacral foramina. They're to let nerves go through. You can see here on our model nerves running through those foramina. You can also see the spinal cord going through a canal. That's the sacral foramen. And so that would be visible at the top right here, the sacral foramen. You can even see these facets. These facets are the basically equivalent of the superior articular facets of the vertebrae, so that it can articulate with L5. Once again, you'll notice that this sacrum has a curvature to it. When we look at it in the context of the entire sacrum, or the entire spine, all the vertebrae together, we can see that there are several curvatures. And these curvatures help with balance, help with posture, help reduce stress on each bone. If you could imagine that this were just completely straight, we were supporting all of our weight vertically, there would be an incredible amount of compression on the lower bones. We don't want that. By having these curves, not only does it allow for strength, but it allows for balance, while minimizing compression. There are 4 curvatures. We have the cervical curvature, thoracic curvature, lumbar curvature, sacral and coccyx curvature. So 4 different curvatures named after the regions that we find them in. If you are too hunched forward, if you have an anterior curvature in the cervical thoracic region, that's called kyphosis. Kyphosis, kyphosis. If you have a lateral curvature in the thoracic region, if you can imagine these thoracic vertebrae coming off to the side a little bit, that would be scoliosis. Scoliosis is the lateral curvature of the thoracic region. If you have an exaggerated lumbar curve so that it's pointing out far posteriorly, so like if your butt was pointing out when at rest, that would be called lordosis. Kyphosis, scoliosis, lordosis, all of these conditions, they are not ideal because that changes your weight distribution, makes it more uneven, and if it's more uneven, then it's going to put more stress on your muscles and joints. More stress on muscles and joints means injury. So it's really important that you do your best to maintain posture, you strengthen the muscles around your joints, and if there is a serious condition, that you try to get it corrected. In serious conditions, serious instances of scoliosis, for instance, you'd need to get surgery to help straighten it out a bit more.